Hello everyone, I am urologist Omar Erdamakaya. Today I will talk about a different reason for erectile dysfunction gambling, yes. Unfortunately, especially virtual gambling has started to be played a lot now. Many people play, lose money, we have not seen many winners. Friends, can gambling be a cause for erectile dysfunction? Recently, when I started to evaluate the patients who came to me, I saw that most of them were gambling. Those who earn little money also gamble, those who earn a lot of money also gamble. People want to experience the dopamine feeling that gambling brings. They bet or play other virtual gambling. For example, let me talk about a patient of mine who came today. Our patient is 26 years old and has been having erectile dysfunction for about 3 to 4 years. Our patient does not have a disease such as diabetes, heart, blood pressure, there is no psychiatric medication that he uses constantly. But he has been gambling intensively for 3 to 4 years. Apart from that, I honestly could not detect any problem in our patient. A few more such patients came before, friends. Of course there was masturbation, pornography. But while living your life normally, you also take dopamine and start to feel pleasure. The dopamine you get gives you the joy of life. But if you take dopamine from many sides, if you increase your dopamine from gambling, masturbation, pornography, alcohol, drugs, over time, the pleasure you get from life starts to decrease. Because here you enjoy the increase in dopamine rather than the amount of dopamine you get. When you have the same level of dopamine, you don't enjoy it. When an event that you experience pleasure is at the same level, you don't enjoy it. You have to increase it every time so that the brain can enjoy it more. And sexual intercourse is no longer very attractive. Sexual intercourse, having sex is not very attractive, friends. It is not very attractive to the subconscious. We have talked about masturbation and porn before. Our patient says that he constantly watches porn movies and masturbates, and then he avoids talking to women. Why? Because there is a fear of failure, there is a possibility that the woman will reject you. But the pleasure you get when you masturbate and watch porn movies is unfortunately the same as the pleasure you get when you try to get a woman and finally succeed. It's actually the same in terms of orgasm. You get to the same place. But one is very difficult. You have to spend a lot of material and spiritual things. But the other side is easy. You turn it on, you watch it and you're done. As a result, we need to come to this point, friends. You have to push yourself a little bit for some things, you have to starve yourself for some things so that you can enjoy more. If you gamble, you increase your dopamine levels. Or if you masturbate and do porn all the time, after a certain period of time, you can't enjoy the real thing anymore. You can't even reach the real thing, friends. You will be desperate to reach it. You will be isolated from your own environment. So this is the situation, friends. Gambling was not such a common problem in the past, but it is now. Continuous gambling breaks the connection between one's brain and penis, friends. And it creates an erection problem, because there are also economic problems that gambling brings extra. There are also other stresses brought by not being able to explain this to your spouse. That's why I have started to accept gambling as a cause of erectile dysfunction. Because more and more patients have started to come to me about it. And at this rate, it really seems to me that if the state does not intervene in this issue, it will increase. It is really a serious problem, friends. Thank you for listening, best regards.